All right, so this is absolute key. Each day, set yourself the task of deliberately withdrawing your attention from the objective world and focusing it subjectively. I will explain in a second what that means. The day you achieve control of the movements of your attention in the subjective world, you are the master of your fate. You will no longer accept the dominance of the outside conditions or circumstances. You will not accept life on the basis of the world without. Especially for those of you who deal with, triggering or challenging external circumstances, the understanding what I'm about to share with you right now is really relevant. But also, if you just want to understand how to really make changes in your life, you should understand this quote from Neville Goddard. So again, he is recommending to each day practicing that, right? And you don't have to take it overboard with that, meaning you don't have to exaggerate and, you don't need to do it, in my opinion, every day. But I'm definitely with Neville that the more conscious you are over the movements in your inner world, the more conscious you are over where you dwell with him, the better things will be. And the lesser and less and lesser will you entertain and dwell on undesirable states. So it is helpful, but just don't take everything word by word. If he's saying each day, don't make yourself go crazy and think you need now to do something every day. Okay, but still, as often as you can, right, set yourself the task of deliberately withdrawing your attention from the objective world. What is the objective world? The world without, right? Objective, what we see in front of us, so to speak, right? And focus your attention in the subjective world. What is the subjective world? Well, that is what no one can see, which is where you dwell within, right? Right now, you look at me, you see me in the circle, and I could pause right now. I could become still right now, and I could close my eyes, and I can dwell in something right now. So I will do this right now. I will demonstrate this so you know what I mean, okay? Look at me. Don't skip this video. I know your brain is probably, used to only consume short-term content to get this new dopamine spike, but actually you have to learn how to watch a video till the end. So if you can't even watch a video till the end, how do you expect to be able to hold your attention on the feeling of the wish fulfilled until it becomes natural? You probably won't be able to do it. So at least watch this video. I'm honestly wanting to help you, but you have to stay. So to illustrate this point, right, the subjective world, I'm going to dwell in something right now. So just look at me, okay? All right, so I dwelled in a certain state right now. Do you know in which state I dwelled right now? Obviously not, right? It can be anything. Did you saw me objectively, right? Yes, obviously, right? So objectively, this is my world and I can also see everything, but where I dwell within, no one knows that, right? No one can know what you imagine, where you dwell within, what you make alive in your inner world, right? What you give your attention to within. But that is what we need to practice, because our world comes from within to without. Our world reflects where we dwelt within first. So the day, and that's why Neville said, the day you achieve control of the movements of your attention in the subjective world, or the day you do not let your inner world and where you dwell there be controlled by what is happening, but when you get more control over where you dwell within, so there's a crisis, yet you dwell in complete financial abundance. Someone says no, you dwell in, they said yes. This is happening. You dwell in, oh, you feel like the opposite just happened, right? You feel as though you want to feel. You basically only see your preference. You only feel your preference. You're not feeling on behalf of what is happening. And we are trained to do that, right? The weather is sad. Oh, okay, I feel down. I feel sad. Right? This is happening. Oh, I feel good. But why don't feel good if you want to feel good, right? And create that good feeling, create that mood, create that new state, right? We can feel as we want to feel no matter what is happening, but only when you attain more control over your inner world, the subjective world, right? Then you are, like Neville said, the master of your fate, right? Because when you do not train this, then your fate will be controlled by what is happening on the outside, because you will take your cue from that, form a state out of what is happening right now. And then you say, oh, yeah, I'm the person who is not X, Y, and Z, because it's right now not showing up. So, yeah, I must be the person who is always like that. And then tomorrow, the next week, the next month, you get more of that. But if you let the world be as it is right now, okay, not battling with it, not fighting against it, not running away from it, not shouting at it, right, but letting the world be and acknowledging it, but moving within where you feel you are the person you want to be, where you feel that you have what you want to have, the world has to respond to that. And then when you learn to do that, then you will no longer accept the dominance of the outside conditions and circumstances. There will still forever be outside conditions and circumstances, right? That's life, right? Experiencing life circumstances, right? That is there. But we can see, okay, if there are circumstances we no longer like, then we can align ourselves into a state where the current circumstances no longer trigger us, we're no longer really identified with them, because we have shifted ourselves already in a new state, and that is going to be expressed over time. But only one who thinks that life is final, who thinks that circumstances are final, only such a person will give dominance to the outside and say, okay, this is what it is. Well, I have to bow before it. I have to bow before the dictates of the facts of life and accept things as they are, right? But you will not accept life on the basis of the world without. If you understand this, if you understand that your world changes, like Neville said, the world is at your command, right? The world is a mirror forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. The world gives you what you first give yourself within, as within, so without, right? It's all first within and then without. Then, it's more about the subjective world, like Neville's saying here, right? It's more about giving attention to states, to moods, to feelings, to identities in yourself that you want to express within, and then you see that on the outside. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know your feedback, your comments, your questions. I read all of them. I do not reply to all of them, but I definitely read all of them. And if you need more resources, there's my free masterclass. There is my program in case you want to work directly with me, have a structured system, have a high-level community. If you want to get started, but you don't want to commit yet to a program, go to my website, upgrade2life.com. You will find my inner circle. You can join that for only $50. And then there you get a taste of my teachings. You get a taste of what it is like to be in a community, what it is like to have like the mini version of my program. You can check that out if it resonates. And if not, learn for free on YouTube. So that is it from my side. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.